Hi guys, it's Gabe from Team Metamorphosis. I'm here in Sacramento, California at the Supertraining gym, and joining me here is Bryce Lewis, who is actually a top-level powerlifting athlete as well as the APA world record holder. So Bryce, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. So we're about halfway through the meet, just finished bench press, squatted already. I hit a 572.5 squat. Got all 3 attempts, just hit a 585 bench, so I'm feeling really good. And it looks like I might take the lightweight class if things go according to plan. But most importantly, I'm setting my PR, so that's what I came here to do, and I am.
Wonderful, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, so seeing as how you're a high-ranking athlete in the powerlifting division, I was wondering if I could just ask you a couple quick questions.
Yeah, please.
Excellent. So my first question for you was, I wanted to ask you, what 3 benefits can a powerlifting regimen offer for your average Joe's workout routine?
So you kind of see a lot of this with the popularity of CrossFit, that people actually are getting benefits from powerlifting style movements, and it seems to be all the rage, but it's good because these multi-hinge movements, squat, bench press, deadlift, are the foundation of
Right.
any movement that you really see in the gym. Whether it's isolation, machine, whether you play a sport, you have to be able to have good motor control of your body in different planes of motion.
Absolutely.
And so things like a deadlift, things like a squat, not only are good when you come to the gym, not only are great muscle builders, but they mimic a lot of the same portions and movements that you'd see in everyday life, like you
Right.
sitting down and standing up from that chair properly.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, when I first started this whole training thing, I didn't understand that concept, the big three, bench press, squat, deadlift. Most people in the gym only focus on one of those, so I think it's really important to focus on everything and get the basics down, because you'll see a huge amount of muscle growth and performance growth with those big threes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So moving on to my next question, I wanted to ask you, what does your average Joe benefit from hiring a personal trainer or a coach?
So, aside from those who actually want to pursue a sport or want to pursue some competition level training, it's a way to have someone to be accountable to. And even if you are capable of programming entirely effectively for yourself and capable of seeing what types of changes you need to make on a week-to-week basis, a month-to-month basis, it's good to have a second set of eyes there to help and kind of guide you along the way. If you're not that person that can't effectively program for yourself, the coach is the person that can do that for you. And it's good to build that relationship back and forth where it's honest and you're both learning and growing as an athlete, and the coach is kind of there to see you through that process.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Accountability, better programming, and friendship.
Wonderful. I have the exact same experience, and the thing with me is I didn't have a personal trainer or a coach. So for me, when I started doing my training, I was just taking shots in the dark, and I really held myself back in a sense, because I could have been making progress, and I spent a lot of time just doing what I thought was right, which in the end wasn't.
Yeah.
So I really could have benefited from something like that, and I think everybody can. So that's great.
Yeah.
And which brings me to my last question. I wanted to ask you, if I had a personal achievement or a goal that I wanted to set for myself in the future, what is most important for me that I need to do? And it doesn't have to be fitness related, it could be anything.
Sure. I mean, goals are the foundation for being able to make progress, and I advise people to set short, medium, and long-term goals. That way you can monitor your success and track yourself over the short term and make sure they're easily hittable, and
Right.
that way you have stretch goals and you have super stretch goals where, like for me, 600-pound squat, a 700-pound deadlift, or whatever it is, set those goals outside of your reach, because you're gonna hit them if you have the right attitude, and goals are the foundation for progress. So if you're just going to the gym every day and just kind of hitting the same, you've all seen those people in the gym where they're not really making progress, and they're the same bench, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and it's goals that makes a difference.
Exactly. I have the exact same experience. Every day I go to the gym, I have some kind of PR, some kind of goal that I want to hit, to measure where you're going to be and where you want to be. So that's a great answer. So thank you.
Yep.
And I want to thank you for taking the time out today. Where can people find more information about you and the work that you do?
So I've got a YouTube channel. It's Bryce126. You can find me there. I'm trying to hit more and more powerlifting competitions, but I am part of Team 3D Muscle Journey as well. And you can probably find me on Facebook. My full name is Bryce Lewis, and mostly people have been using me for checking their squat, bench, and deadlift form, and just asking some training questions about powerlifting in general. So I'm a resource you guys can use.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Guys, you heard the man. We'll include the information in the description box. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope you guys have a great day. Signing out.
Yep.